Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Check out the birthday present I got from my wife. This is a LLAMA e-bike. E-Trike is what it really comes down to. If you remember last summer, I picked up a couple of e-bikes to ride around in. I love them. I got one that kind of looks like a motorcycle, and I just love that thing. I dig it. I like taking it out for a spin. But my wife, she's a little more gun shy when it comes to riding electric bikes. It's been a long time since either one of us got on a bicycle, as you can tell by my awesome physique, and same with her. So she was a little more interested when I showed her that they made versions like this, where you didn't have to worry about tipping over and flipping over. And so I picked this up, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, someday in the distant future, I would love to retire to Gettysburg, and I think this thing would be awesome to travel the parks and see all the cool sights there are there. But today I want to take you on a in-depth look at this thing, and then I'm going to take it out and take it for a spin at one of the local parks out here, and we'll really give it a shot. Her birthday's not for a couple weeks yet, so she doesn't know this is going to her, but it is. This is a really high-end bike. Paint finish and stuff is miles above any of the other ones that I've reviewed. And you'll see as I pull the camera off the tripod and get closer in here, some of the many reasons why it is a superior product. But let me do that. Let me get the camera off. We'll do a walk around and I'm going to show you some of the many features and functions. Before I even do that though, the setup on this thing was about 20 minutes worth of work. And it basically involved installing the front tire, front fender, and front handlebar and front rack. That was it. And it was like, I'd say about 8 bolts altogether, maybe 9, but not a whole lot to it. Simple, intuitive setup, and really good manual for it. I didn't film the setup because, honestly, it comes about 2/3 already assembled. This whole area, this whole part is all done. So it's just a matter of setting up the front when you get it off the crate. All right, let's do it. All right, so as you can see, when we're talking about the frame, it's a beast. It is a beast. It's got a 48-volt battery that ships separately because they're shipping this thing in 2 different ways, and that sits under there. You can charge it both on the vehicle and off if you want to. I'll probably never remove it again. The tires on this thing are fatties. They are 24x4, big, thick, aggressive tread tires. There you go there. Now, it does have a headlight up front. And this basket here is no joke. I mean, it is firmly bolted. There's 4 of the 8 bolts you're gonna be bolting this thing on with. It does have front suspension, and you can adjust that. And of course, it does have disc brakes as well in the front and the rear. So 3 ways to stop this. Now, it's an e-bike, which means it's a bike. You can pedal this thing, and it uses a Shimano, I think it is, Shimano 6-speed transmission for regular pedaling. And you can flip through the gears with that. Electric wise, let's take a look here while we're up here in the front. Nice padded leather, stitched leather handles, and rear brakes here, front brakes here. This is your brake lock. So this actually is your parking brake. Flip that up to lock, squeeze it tight, it's not going anywhere. While we're here, this is our power. You press and hold that, and our on-screen display will come up. And you can see, there it is. I played with it a little bit. We have different modes. Right now it starts off in off, but then we have eco. I've driven it in eco, plenty fast. Top speed on this thing is 20 miles an hour. Then we have touring mode, we have sport mode, we have sport plus, and we have boost. I have not tried any of the ones above touring mode. I am a simple man when it comes to speed. I don't feel the need for it. It does have a speedometer and a trip odometer. And then it goes back down. We can roll it back down to off. And also has like push mode. So if you put it that, frees up the motor and you can walk alongside of it. It's pretty cool too. Okay, also headlight. Press that button right there and our headlight should come on. There she is. Hopefully you can see that. I hope, yeah, you can see that. A headlight. It does also, if I move to the back here, have illuminated taillights. You can see them lit up. It does have a turn signal as well, and a place for a license plate. Some areas now are requiring registration for e-bikes because, hey, we're the government. We're here to tax you, and there's another way to do so, right? Rear tires, nice and fat, dual disc brakes, and one heck of a rear tray. It's almost like a pickup truck bed, and I loved that when I was looking at it. Turns out, too, this company actually makes an electric dump bed truck, and I hope someday to own it because it'd be perfect for here on the farm. Speaking of electric, here is the motor. Baofeng, Now, I wonder if it's the same one that makes the radios. Not sure, but this chain feeds the 6-speed transmission. This side feeds the rear axle. It is a solid live axle rear, the whole thing spinning. And it is a 1,000-watt motor, and it is got plenty of juice. It takes me up all the hills that I played with here on the property. Pedals, these nice brushed aluminum, good pedals with reflectors. Here's our charging port. And here is a lock if you want to remove the battery. That's how you do that. The seat, adjustable and extremely padded, nice and soft. I like it. Although I wish it was just a smidge lower to the ground for her. She's kind of short and I'm worried that maybe her feet won't touch the ground all the way. Now the handlebar is adjustable for height and angle, as are the controls, so you can tilt this up or back and you can raise this up or down. The seat goes up or down as well. So it's just a good looking bike all the way around. We got this like blue color. It reminded me of the ocean. And I thought, that's just cool. It does have a horn and of course turn signals in the rear as well. Yeah, so there it is. So I think what I want to do is pause the camera, and this Sunday after church, let's go ahead, take this to the park. It fits in the back of the van nicely, and let's take it to the park and drive it around some. Again, she doesn't know what's going on, so she'll be filming this, not realizing this is her future bike. Hopefully we can get her to ride it. Let's do it, my friends. All right, well, we took it out to the park, and I'm gonna take it for a spin around here. We'll check it out. Jen has graciously agreed to do some filming for me. Sorry about the wind. It's pretty strong today, unfortunately, but let's do it. So that is really cool. This thing has a lot of power. I'm not a small man, I'm about 230 pounds. And granted, this is generally a pretty flat area for the mountains of North Carolina, but it hauled me all the way up to, I was brave enough to take it to 17 miles an hour, and it still had plenty of throttle left in it. So I really like this thing. I'll certainly leave a link to where you can get one of these, and I'll see you next time. Take care.